So, as I mentioned to the ladies early on, get unstuck. So, I talk a lot about this in my TED Talk, which I think I sent out to you guys earlier this week,
Yeah, I've seen
um,
it.
in which I came up with the dreaming out loud technique. So, I would just stop talking to myself and cursing in my journals, and I could see some actual movement. And this class is going to be about how to journal to get unstuck, to look at what's in your way, what you think you are doing, what you believe about yourself that's no longer true, what you believe that you're incapable of, what you believe you're capable of. And when you throw all that on the page and you vomit that on the page, it gives you a place to, okay, how do you say, to bitch and moan, right? And when you go back and look at what you've written and start asking the questions that I talk about in my TED Talk, right? And start identifying the places that those beliefs are a little wonky. The process of asking the questions helps you rewrite the story about where you learned those beliefs. And that's what we're going to play with for the next 3 days. Okay? So take out your journals, grab your Bustelo or your tea or your herbal tea. For those of y'all that play with early morning, I don't play with early morning and herbal tea. I have Cuban coffee. I can't I don't understand herbal tea, but I have friends who do it and I'm like, that's beautiful. Okay. I'm getting Cuban. So,
Oh,
first question. We've been working together for a year, meeting every week, okay? Towards your goals. 1 year from now, how do you want your life to look? What do you want it to feel like? What would you spend your days doing? What would be different if there were no obstacles, no money problems, no nothing? You had all the time in the world. Describe a day in your life and make me feel what that's like. Imagine you're talking to an old friend that you know and you're writing her a letter longhand the old fashioned way. Tell her about your life. I love watching Jane Austen movies and people living their whole lives in letters. There's a reason they wrote letters. It's the story of your life. It can help you and those you love remember it. So write me a letter. So take a look at what you wrote. Go through it. And when we get off of this Zoom call, I want you to read it out loud to yourself, clean it up, make it pretty, fold it up, put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it. And at the end of our weekend here together, mail it to yourself. Yeah, you heard me right. Mail it to yourself. And I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place, same bat channel. Bring this monologue with you and your journal, and we're going to build on this exercise. All right, we're going to take it apart and look at it and do some sexy things. In the interim, mail it to yourself. So exciting. And then I'll talk to you about what to do when that mailing comes back to you, and you'll be like, all right. Any questions?
Are you recording all of them? Because I probably can't make it tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
If you don't make it tomorrow, then you have to send me all your homework.
I will.
You're in big trouble.
I will.
I know, and Mary told you I was crazy, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh.
she did mention that.
Okay. I have a little talk with her right now. Tell me what.
Anything else would have surprised you, no? But Mary's also kind of crazy.
As long as she didn't tell any of the bourbon stories, we're all good. All right.
Nope.
Good. That's what matters. Fun. Now go off and enjoy the rest of
I'm
your
good.